What's up, everybody? Buddha back here again, and it is that time again for Loot Crate. Loot Crate. And this month's theme was time. Interestingly enough, I got my Loot Crate today on the same day that Back to the Future went to the future, and yeah, October 21st, 2015. They were supposed to have hoverboards and self-lacing shoes and such. And I do know for a fact there is an exclusive Back to the Future thing in here, so that's kind of cool. However, we do need to start worrying about 2017 because that's when Running Man starts, and that's kind of going to be a little more brutal. But let's go ahead and get into our loot crates with our handy dandy blade sharpener, or sharpened blade. I don't know why I said that. I just kind of ramble through these things, as we all know. Okay, so this is a bigger box than it was last time. Well, we definitely have... Oh, that's cool. Okay, we definitely have a couple things here. Take that to the side. We do have a t-shirt this month. Oh, okay. So there's a couple of things in here. We have a Dr. Emmett Brown pop vinyl. That's really cool, having the Doc there. I just want to take him out. I'm going to take him out. I don't normally kind of take these out, but I'm going to take them out. I've got a couple of these, mostly Jokers, and a Cthulhu. I've got a Cthulhu pop vinyl, but I don't have, obviously, a Dr. Emmett Brown. And he's a really good sculpt. I don't know if you guys can see this really well or not. So we have there, and he's holding two battery cable type things, and they're kind of draped around behind him. I don't know if you can see that or not. See the cable, and they have the little electric lightning there to designate the 21.1 gigawatts or whatever. That doesn't sound right, but it is what it is. But he's really cool. Put him aside for a moment. We have something Dr. Who. We have an officially licensed BBC Doctor Who Sonic Spork. Let's see if we can get into this. And then I had a little sleeve thing on it just for reference. But let's see, how do we get... Oh, it slides, it slides. It is a metal spork, as you can see there, with a Doctor Who kind of sonic screwdriver type. See if we can get into that handle. That's really neat. It's the spork. Something... There's a little focus. Oh, it's a little like the end of the sonic screwdriver type thing. The handle, like a little jewel type thingy. So that's really neat. I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan, but that is kind of cool. I get it for the most part. Put that aside. Now we also have another Back to the Future fit box, and it says hoverboard on it. But let's actually... Is it? Oh, I had it. Okay. It's just kind of like a replica hoverboard. It's on a little stand with a mirror on it, stuff like that. So it kind of looks like it's, what you call it. It doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of a model. It's in a box with a bunch of foam. There was a little paper though. Hang on a second, I lost the paper. Let's see. This is... I can't read it. Just a little card, certificate of authenticity for the hoverboard, as you can see there. That's really neat. It's just like a little desk item, what have you. You see it right there, the board itself. So that's cool. I'll put that back in there like that. That. And not a lot in this box, actually, to be honest. We have the pin, which has got the flux capacitor symbol on it. See that? Now, we did get a shirt this month, and that's the only other thing in the box other than the magazine. And it is a blue shirt, but I'm not entirely certain what is on it. Oh! It is a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure t-shirt. Let me see if I can get that back a little bit. Can you guys see that? Because I can't see. I hope you guys can see it. Let's see. It's excellent to be... Oh, be excellent to each other. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Keanu Reeves and that other guy who was in the movie. But it's pretty much just a simple blue shirt with that kind of logo. I don't know if you guys saw it well enough or not, really. But it looks like you guys can see it on the video. So that's cool. I may wear that. I don't know. It's a light shirt. I mean, not light, as in not heavy. It's really kind of thin material. But it's a LootCrate exclusive. It doesn't say if it's like Gildan or Hanes or anything like that. But that's really it in the box. We have, okay, that's this phone thingy. We have today's magazine that has kind of a fold out with a license plate that says out of time for California. And on the back of it, it's got a little chart that says who's your doctor. So that's kind of cool. It's in the kind of the middle of the book there. Let's take a look out, see what else we have here in the book. I'm having trouble reading to some degree. Let's spin this light around a little bit so I can get a better look. I did not. Let's see, we have contributors. Welcome, time travelers. Since you started reading this, you've traveled a bit into the future. That's a scientific fact, probably. This month's theme was time, and quite appropriately, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future and the month and year Marty McFly traveled to Back to the Future Part 2. The timeless apparel of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and the timey-wimey charm of Doctor Who. We're trying out new things this month, mostly additional content, like this personal message to you, our beloved looter. You'll see new types of articles, fresh design ideas, and more information all around. Let us know what you think. Email us. Until next time, LootCrate. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we have here as far as the articles go. We have people and their loot stuff. I didn't find the table of contents, I don't think, but I think they've changed it up the way it works now. We have an article on cosplaying the crate that tells you what you need for Bill and Ted costume and what you need for a Marty McFly costume. Some costuming tips, which is thrift. As part of it. We already got a picture of the Mega Crate, which the Mega Crate, if you did not know, was a fancy brand new computer with an i5 core Intel chip and a bunch of stuff there. There was a couple mini crates that included A Doctor Who pop vinyl, a TARDIS, and a looks like a sonic screwdriver keychain. I'll show you this real quick. So there's part of the computer. There's the tower that they were talking about, and then there's the mini crate stuff there. The mini mega crate actually. And then let's see, what else do we have in here? It talks about meeting. There's an article about meeting the team. Works at Work LootCrate. Back to the Future Part 2 made a lot of predictions about the world of 2015. Here's a handy scorecard to see how some of those predictions turned out. There's a little article about that. It's called Future Imperfect. Hoverboards are kinda. The options are yes, no, and kinda. Jaws 19, no. Drones in common use, yes. Flat screens and lots of TV channels, yes. Slang like Bojo, Lobo, and Tranks, no. Biometric ID, scanning eyes, fingerprints, kinda. Ambiguous fax machines, no. Video games played without using your hands, yes, to some degree. Personal tech used at the dinner table, yes. Flying cars, kinda, according to this, which I haven't seen any flying cars, so I don't know if you guys have seen flying cars. If you have, take a video and link me in the description. So an article on their new Level Up program. And then it's just this month's loot. We about a little article about what we have, descriptions and stuff like that. But we have the Emmett Brown pop vinyl. We have the shirt. We have the little exclusive Back to the Future Part 2 hoverboard replica, and we have the spork and the little time button, and that's really all there is to it. For a big box, it does have a lot of big items, a couple big items in it, but it doesn't really have anything else. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to turn this around. It does have the box inside. Looks like kind of the final scene from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna unbox it. You can see it right there. That's what the bottom of the box looks like, and that's it. We got the shirt, we got the sport, we got the button, we got the replica, and we got our very own miniature Doc Brown. But yeah, that's not bad terribly. I kind of like the replica. I don't know what I'm going to do with it about the thing. I may wear the shirt because as a kid, I really did like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And I'm not saying I don't like it now. I'm just saying that if something else was on, I'd probably watch it. The pop vinyl is really good sculpt. I mean, you can see the eyes, and that's really cool. They put the little electricity in there, and then the spork. This will probably just go on my pop vinyl shelf like the rest of them do. I'm probably gonna put it back in the box though. But other than that, that's all we got. Big box, but not a whole lot in it. Shirt, like I said, is kind of cool. Probably my shortest Loot Crate video yet. Other than that, not a bad box. Not a big Doctor Who fan, so I'll probably gift that for Christmas to somebody, as I know a lot of Doctor Who people. Yeah. So there you have it, and that's this month's Loot Crate. And if you'd like to get Loot Crate for you yourself or someone you know, you can use my ambassador code is what they use, or my ambassador link, which will be in the description. And beyond that, have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.